What is up, Mr. Beast Burgers and Twitter Reddit Gooners? Today we're comparing two legends who changed the world in completely different ways. Who had the bigger impact, LeBron James or Martin Luther King Jr.? LeBron James is widely considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Entering the NBA straight out of high school in 2003, he quickly became the face of the league. For over 2 decades, he's won 4 championships, 4 MVP awards, and became the NBA's all-time leading scorer. But what separates LeBron isn't just his performance, it's his consistency. For over 20 years, he stayed at an elite level, adapting his game and maintaining dominance in one of the most competitive sport leagues in the world. On the other hand, Martin Luther King Jr. was a central leader in the American civil rights movement during the 1950s and 60s. He advocated for nonviolent resistance and played a major role in advancing civil rights through peaceful protest. He helped lead major events like the Montgomery bus boycott and delivered iconic speeches such as "I Have a Dream," which became one of the most influential speeches in history. MLK's legacy is deeply embedded in history. His work contributed to major legislative changes, including the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. These laws reshaped American society and expanded rights for millions. LeBron's legacy exists in a modern context. He's not just an athlete, he's a leader, a businessman, and a philanthropist. Through initiatives like the I Promise School, he's directly impacted education and opportunities for young people. One shaped laws and societal structures, the other is shaping cultural opportunity and representation today. But when you talk about field of dominance, LeBron's impact in basketball is almost unmatched. Coming into the league at just 18 years old, he was immediately expected to carry a franchise, and somehow he exceeded those expectations. At 6'9", 250 pounds, LeBron combines size, strength, speed, and skill in a way that almost doesn't make sense. He can play every position on the court, score, pass, defend, and control the entire game. That level of versatility is extremely rare, even among the greatest athletes.
Now compare that to MLK's field of dominance, which is completely different, but just as powerful. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dominance wasn't physical, it was intellectual, emotional, and moral. His ability to communicate ideas and unite people is what set him apart. He wasn't just giving speeches, he was leading movements. Events like the Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington weren't random moments. They were organized efforts that required strategy, leadership, and courage. And what makes this even more powerful is the risk involved. MLK operated in an environment where speaking out could cost him everything. Despite that, he continued to lead, to speak, and to push for change. So, while LeBron dominates through physical excellence and adaptability, MLK dominates through leadership, communication, and courage. 2 completely different arenas, but both at the absolute highest level.
Alright, but who's been more impactful overall? We have to look at the aura between the two. LeBron James is 6'9" and 250, so he absolutely frame-mogs Martin Luther King Jr. If you put both of them on Tinder, LeBron would definitely get much more swipes. Another aspect is longevity. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s prime, he was only dominating for around a decade and a half, while LeBron's been dominating for 2 full decades now. Another reason why LeBron James mogs MLK is because LeBron James is much more famous and has much more money. LeBron James has over 150 million followers on Instagram and definitely has a lot more money than MLK. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.